We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is second. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Striding into the box, Robinson Cano, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2- and 3-hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So here's Pete Alonso as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Cano over at second. McNeil is over at first with one away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set. The 0-1. Conforto, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
National, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got the count. 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Runner on first. And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Soto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fouled off. Too high. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
The set and the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 2 balls and a strike to count. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2, and he got him. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, J.D. Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 256. 15 long balls and 32 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. None out. Runners at first and second. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. Ball's there, and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And it's quickly 0-2. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Nimmo is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
To 1 and 2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Robles waits on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch. On he pops it up. Cabrera in foul ground. And this will land foul. Smoke toward third. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. And there's 1 down now.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And now for Washington as Dribble Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
Victor Robles digging in now. He swings and grounds it to short. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Giving chase is Robles. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Eaton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Nationals.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Turner.
One-oh count. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Stroman steps into the windup. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he's safe.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
The 1-0. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Thames behind 1-2.
Yeah, 1-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Misses. Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. All set for the start of the 4th, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set the 3-2, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now in the box, Jeff McNeil, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Two runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The pitcher, number 28.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And he lays off there, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 2 gone.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Starlin Castro.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Stroman's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Striding in, Pete Alonso. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Alonso carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
J.D. Davis is on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just inside. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 left for the Mets. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman as Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
So coming to the plate, Victor Robles. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Robles is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
2-2 the count. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready once again, Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Drilled to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Good stop.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and it's even at 1. Vaught stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 3-2, full count. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and third with none out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Robles is there. Let's see if they try it. And one opportunity will go by the wayside there as he'll hold tight at third with 1 away now.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. In his career, Alonso carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Takes this the other way to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1 home. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Ryan Harper trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ryan Harper.
Jake Marisnick will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped up. Thames there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Adam Eaton digging in next. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set and the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Cano calls for it. 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Stroman comes set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count, trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now, ball and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nationals leave one. They still trail here at 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but at points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded weakly to the left. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Cano waits on the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center. A base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now the 1-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A runner at second, nobody out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, right fielder,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Howie Kendrick becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Suzuki is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2-0 now. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
That misses, 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Kendrick. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped toward the second baseman. A bare hand play by Cano. Got him.
The batter, the third baseman, Asdrubal.
Digging in to try it again, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. In now, Victor Robles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Last strike now for the Nats. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Stroman records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record now is 14-7. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 9-11. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at National Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the New York Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. Matt Chapman had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as Oakland took care of the Braves 9-7. The Marlins got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. Luis Castillo grabbed win number 9 this year as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 2-1. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-6. Noé Ramirez was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the Halos over the Dodgers 6-5. Evan Longoria had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping the Giants push past the Padres 5-4. The New York Yankees launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 6-3. The Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 3-1. Justin Verlander got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 4-1. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Rays totaled 11 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. At the plate, Robinson Cano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Cano is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
First and second now, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the national. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Adam Eaton, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first.
Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, 1st and 3rd, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from 3rd. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And it's fouled away. Soto, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Count even at 2-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Okay.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's Howie Kendrick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Now a ball lined to the left side. But foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And Kendrick has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball comes.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Peterson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Ready with the payoff pitch down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here. So striding in, J.D. Davis, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. Into the box now, Zach Collins, as he grounds one briskly to short. Turner gloves it, and there's one away. Here's Jake Marisnick, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Stopped on the slide by Kendrick. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 25 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
The batter, number 24, second base.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Soft liner to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Starlin Castro. First offering on its way.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind no balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Gone!
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Victor Robles digging in now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
A base hit in his first trip. Hit hard back up the middle. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. No balls and 1 strike. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the at-bat. Windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. J.D. Davis the next to bat. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground out to short. Lowry's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We've played 3, and our score, 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Now at the plate, Zach Collins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Right side. Kendrick's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box, Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Still 1-2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a ball headed for left center, and that'll get over the head of Lowry at short. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate now as Dribble Cabrera. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Center fielder,
digging in now, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Strike taken up in the zone. bouncer up the middle. Gloved by Lowry. To second, there's Cano. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. So here's Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Stopped on the slide by Kendrick. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next to the net, the second baseman,
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Eaton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Turner has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batter, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
the right fielder.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Robles is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Up with it now is Kendrick. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 down.
Now batting.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
High in the air into shallow left center. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Behind 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Cano. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Roenis Elias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55. Roenis Elias.
Standing in, Zach Collins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Collins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Victor Robles.
Here's the first pitch to him. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. On the run is Nimmo. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 7.
Here now is Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Lowry will put this away for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 pitch.
1-2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Washington. Score remains tied. Ready to begin the 8th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. That's popped up. Cabrera has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The back, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand 1. Still tied 3-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howie Kendrick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Howie Kendrick.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. On to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
The first baseman, Ryan.
First offering on its way. Ryan Zimmerman stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ball two now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Kurt Suzuki comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 offering. Hit in the air out to left. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nationals leave one. No chance. Daniel Hudson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Another 2-2 offering. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Eaton going back, and as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Davis.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
On the ground to the left side. Turner gloves it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
At the plate, Zach Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Jake Marisnick comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed.
Digging in,
Lowry.
Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Turner is there, and the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's 4-3 New York. As Drupal Cabrera will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Dylan Betances comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 7.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Metropolitans came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. David Peterson earns win number 15 on the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dylan Betances.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting off in the National League East, the Mets got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. Max Fried earned win number 7 this season, leading the Braves past the A's 3-1. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-3. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. The Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 10-1. The Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-0. Dylan Floro collected his 5th win in relief as the Dodgers disposed of the Angels 6-2. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 5-2. The Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-4. Colin McHugh got the win number 7 thus far as the Bo Sox took down the White Sox 2-1. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-2. Yordan Alvarez was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 17-1. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Kansas City Royals hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-7. Taijuan Walker earned win number 7 this season as the M's took down the Rays 5-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.